Alrighty, so in this video, we're going to run over our three-step funnel that basically just generates our partnering agents across the nation like deals. Like this video is going to be super simple and sweet. It's going to be super raw, no like over editing or anything like that. Like I'm literally going to run you guys over the exact system that is printing all of our clients across the nation deals from literally like nothing. So like this is like basically a proven way to turn strangers into clients for your real estate business, like complete strangers that never even heard about you yesterday, and turn them into cold hard cash through real estate and being a realtor. So step one is generating leads. Step two is qualify those leads and then hand them off to you or someone from your team. And then step three is just have a bulletproof backend system in place. I'm not going to dive too in depth into this because I've made previous videos on this before, but this is basically a really easy system that works. Okay, so if you're a real estate agent, like 90% of my business comes from referral, repeat, SOI. Like, how do I scale my business? It's not hiring the next marketing agency. It's not investing in Zillow. It's not friggin' like cold calling or mailers or doing events in your neighborhood. Like, this system right here is making millionaires from like strangers. From this is very, very simple funnel, okay? And so I'm so passionate about it because we're so passionate about helping agents implement their own systems. I just got off a call with a lady where she's only done 3 transactions so far this year. We're halfway through the year. She wants to do real estate full time, and she had 2 deals come from Zillow, and she was only paying them 200 a month, and she thought it was too expensive, right? And so that just made me realize that, like, oh my goodness, like, I don't know why, but if this is you, like, we had to change your mentality around business. If you're a real estate agent that thinks paying $200 a month to get 2 deals, it was like over the course of like a year and a half, she paid Zillow, she got 2 deals from them. She only had one other deal come from her own, or 2 referrals come from like a friend or something. She had like 4 deals over the last like year and a half. $200 a month. She was paying it for like a year and a half. It ended up coming up to like $3,600 for 2 deals in her market, which each deal is about $7,500, totaling at about $15,000 in GCI. She was mad that she had to spend $3,600 to basically make 15,000. In what world, right? And so the point I'm trying to make here is I understand sir driving splits with brokers and stuff like that, right? And so what we're so passionate about is helping you guys implement your own systems so that you can take that $3,600, spend it on your own systems, and return that $15,000 so that you have all the control, right? You have the control. You can turn it up, you can turn it down, you can hire, you can fire, etc. And this three-step funnel is super, super simple, and it's basically like can help you make money out of thin air. Like it's easier said than done, but if you implement this, like you will see what I mean. Okay, so lead generation. We do all our top of the funnel lead generation on social media. We personally use Facebook and Instagram ads. It's just a proven model. It's a proven method. There's advertisers on social media for a reason. It's not that Facebook ads don't work. It's just like if you've done Facebook ads in the past and not had a good experience, it's not because of Facebook ads. It's because the systems that you have in place on the back end. Okay, it's the fact that you don't have a system that can convert Facebook ads. It's not that Facebook ads or Zillow leads or Realtor.com or your brokerage leads are trash or bad or low quality or tire kickers or window shoppers or your market's slow. Is that you don't have a good enough system to convert these people, right? Like that's just the reality of it at the end of the day. And so step one is we use social media to generate cold leads. Reason being, it's like the only method on the planet where you can get consistent leads for $2 a pop, at the ratio in which you can do it, and it's scalable. You can spend $10 a day one day, and then you can spend $1,000 a day one day. It's scalable. As soon as you get your money back, your return on investment, you up it, you 10x, right? It's like one of the only methods where you can do that. And so we use social media for predictable lead generation. Step two is qualifying handoff. Reason being is you should not call these leads yourself. So if you run Facebook and Instagram ads, the last thing I recommend is calling those leads yourself because the pickup rates are 5%. Doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It just means that you have to have a system in place that's good at converting leads that only pick up 5% of the time. So we basically recommend hiring a virtual assistant or an ISA to call all these leads on your behalf so that you don't have to. To give you some cold hard numbers here, from March 18th to April 4th, 17 days, we were able to send Kyle 13 live transfers from these 86 leads that we generated him about $4 a pop. From these live transfers, this is what they look like. We qualify on type, motivation, location, price point, time frame, financials, important property features, agent status, and any extra notes that the ISA collects along the way as well. And then this is what you can see Kyle said here on March 25th, 8 days from launching. Seems solid. I want to upgrade to your guys' upfront plan. If you guys aren't familiar, we help agents implement their own system. So no, we are not a lead gen company. We give you a system and then we explain how you can use that to get live transfers and clients for your business. It's not just leads. We're basically a hire to fire company. We come in, we help you build all this out. Worst case scenario, hopefully these free videos help you and you can just implement these yourself in this proven system yourself that I run you over, and all these like tips and tricks and stuff that I can give you for free. But the last thing I'll recommend is going with Zillow, Realtor.com, or like a lead gen company. The best way to explain it is the average ROI in the real estate industry is about a 3 to 5x. So if you're paying $300 a month or $500 a month for something, you have to expect to pay them a year before you get a deal, right? So like if it's too good to be true, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Like most of our agents are paying thousands of dollars a month for our services. Like it's not cheap, but it's what works. And so that's why we just recommend agents just try to implement it themselves. But yeah, if this might be something that you're interested in, us just coming in and implementing for you, there will be a link down in the description for that if you might be interested. Um, but basically, step one is generate a crap ton of leads. It doesn't really matter how you do it. It just needs to be consistent and it needs to be predictable. We use Instagram and Facebook, but you can use any method that you want. They all work. TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, scraping data, cold calls, door knocking. Not door knocking. Door knocking is it gets you business, but it's just not very scalable unless you have a team that also, I guess, door knocks for you. Cold calls is very scalable. Calling data, Fizzbos expired, it's very, very scalable. Social media ads, super, super scalable and predictable, and you can just turn them up and down. So huge advocates for those methods. And all you have to do is just hire an assistant to bang out like if you do cold calls or like FISBOs or expireds, you can have two assistants overseas making like $500 a day, like renting you money. It's crazy how easy it is to win in real estate when like people just want referrals and SOI deals and repeat clients. But then you just want to have a system where it all funnels down to you, right? So generate a crap ton of leads on the front end, have like a virtual assistant, an ISA, an AI chatbot, some sort of filtering step to get rid of all that trash up at the top. Make sure you're only speaking to the people that are worth your time. And then step three is have a bulletproof backend system in place to follow up, nurture, um, initially contact, follow up, nurture, and reactivate all of your leads. So we personally use the CRM called High Level. It's an all-in-one tool. There will be an affiliate link down in the description if you want a 30-day free trial. You also get access to our top real estate templates. But basically, you want to have a bulletproof system in place. When you're dealing with hundreds of thousands of leads on a monthly basis, you have to have a bulletproof system that does not any leads slip through the cracks, that your team is trained on, that they are calling out of, like the whole 9 yards. For example, our average speed to lead time for all of our partnering agents is sub 2 minutes. We are able to contact a lead in less than 2 minutes on average. If you are a real estate agent or you have a team and your average speed to lead time isn't less than 5 minutes, you're doing something wrong. Your agents aren't utilizing your CRM properly. You're not utilizing your CRM properly. You don't have the right connections in place, speed to lead systems. Like you have to have this stuff implemented. I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but basically we handle all of our initial contacting, follow up, nurture, reactivation for all of our partnering agents that partner with us. But this was just a super quick, like full transparency video. Like I just had a call with that lady, and so I wanted to make a video basically just running over what I think the solution to that is, and how like it should be lead generation in general and investing in your real estate business should be viewed. Okay. It's very, very simple. The fundamentals stay the same: lead generation, qualify, backend, right? And it amazes me how many calls I have on and real estate agents that like literally depend on this career to feed their kids don't have systems like this in place, but yet they think business is just going to somehow gravitate towards them because they do a good job and be a good agent. Like you can be an amazing agent and not get referrals because luck's just not on your side. Like your name just might not get brought up at the dinner table. Your name might just not get brought up when your friend is talking to someone about real estate. Like we want to control the variables that we can control, right? And so it just kills me. It literally kills me to think that some people literally rely on referrals, SOI, and repeat business when they have been licensed for less than 30 years. Like you have to go out there, you have to put yourself out there, you have to find a way to convert strangers. There's even some agents that have been licensed. I've hopped on calls with them, been licensed for more than 30 years and don't even get referrals, SOI, and repeats, right? And it's not consistent. And so you have to get into the cold lead game, converting strangers. There's unlimited strangers that don't know you, like you, trust you. There's only a limited amount of referrals, sphere of influence, repeat business that you can tap into. Okay. It is the best business. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, referral, SOI, repeat, it's the best. It's the highest profit margin, but it's not predictable. You can't rely on it to feed you and your family and pay the bills. You have to implement your own systems. You have to get in the trenches, run your own ads, even if it's not hiring a company or partnering with us. Run your own ads, call your own leads like day and night to start, hire an ISA, build your backend systems, follow up with everyone manually until you build those systems, until you learn automations, until you learn AI. All right. But that's basically just going to be this video. Hopefully you enjoy the free value. If you might be interested in my team coming in, just implementing all this for you, taking care of it all for you, there'll be a link down in the description. Thanks.